Howdy folks, you join me again today. I'm going to try some light lure work. Literally had 35 minutes of the morning and I was really fortunate to have a few perch out, nothing massive but absolutely perfect fish, and a couple of micro pike as well. So I'm going to try my luck again today. I've already tried down at the stew pony and it didn't really happen. I got bit off by a micro pike and watched me spinner flutter off out of reach as it bit through the mono, and then boat flow, loads of boat traffic. So I've upped sticks, I've come further up on BAA water again, and just try my luck. For those, well, some of you might know where I am. That used to be a road, believe it or not. It's now just a tiny path at that. So some of you know where that is, or if it focuses, that big icon in the background. So either way, we'll have a blast and see if we can get some fish out. But at the moment, I'm not feeling it, but we'll see. Let's crack on. You silly sod. Oh dear, bless you. Right at the end. Pretty washed out, thank you very much. Oh, pike. There's got to be a pike. I've got him in the top of the head. Oh, you poor little bugger. Come on, in the net. You soft sausage. Here we go, shook the hook. You rest on those leaves a minute, Bert. Little cracker, come. Oh. It's proving very different a session today compared to the other half an hour I had the other day. Oh, there we go. That was an angry take from that perch. Really jubbly. So, this is now venue 3. Let's see if we can get a bit more action than 2 fish. What's that then? What is, look at this fizz off that. Pike, I think. Yeah, pike. Oh, not ready. tiny one, to be fair.
What is it?
Yeah.
Pike.
Pike.
Yeah, it's a juvenile.
Some people reckon you can eat them though, don't they?
Yeah, you can't. You're very bony apparently. Oh, he spat the hook, how kind. Right folks, I have now caught a fish from venue 3. A couple of boats have gone through here as well, so it is really busy, really murky. Chucked the spinner down the inside of the bank and it's just shot out from there. At first I thought it might have been a chub. It didn't feel very much like a pike, I suppose. And then once all the fizzing started, it shot off in one direction. I knew it was a pike, but nothing of any great size, but a very welcome fish. But I'll just show you. The hook thankfully has come out in the net, so no messing around. He's now going to be full of beans because I've had him resting up for a bit. Come on, son. He's not happy. Not happy at all. Don't. Behave yourself. Here we are. This is actually my first pike of this side of the season, really. Not my intended fish at all, because I'm after perch. So I've got the ultra stuff out, but typically pike is pike. When you're not after them, you catch them, and when you want them, you can't get them. But yeah, a couple of dinks on this one, probably from spawning, but it's getting back. Little dude is definitely ready to go back, so go on, Mucker, stop backing up. Go on, you moody bugger. So, I've just noticed a fish trap, and okay, someone has actually destroyed it, which is good. Could be a kid's one, not sure, but someone's had the hindsight to destroy it. Better if they'd have took it back and chucked it in the bin, but I will take that back with me and chuck it in the bin though. Right folks, just whilst I'm walking along the bank, something I've just come across, and thankfully it looks like another angler has and removed it. Now this could be a child's net, but I doubt it. It's nothing fancy, nothing serious, but this I've just found in the side. It is a fish trap. It did have the zipped entrance to remove the stuff on the top. Someone has had the hindsight, thankfully, to cut it, so it does not now work. These are the things, if ever you're out and about, keep your eye out for, because it's a good sign of illegal fishing or fish removal, and that's not what we want to see on our waters. So to the angler that probably has dashed it, nice one. I will take it with me and chuck it in the bin at the other end though, rather than leave it in the hedge. But makes me laugh because the CRT drive past this regularly, because they're doing stuff down here, and there's loads of dog walkers, other anglers, and they just sometimes never notice. Probably a lot of people have noticed, but I bet there's a lot of people didn't. But yeah, let's crack on. Right guys, this is venue 4 and the last place I'm going to cast in a lure today. I'm not on the Staffs Worcestershire Canal now, I'm on the Dudley Canal. I'm going to have 15 minutes max, just to see if I can find any more fish in a different sort of environment, different canal. Hopefully no more boats, but let's get going, have a quick cast around and see what happens. Got fish on. Little perch, I think, tiny little perch. The size of that. Dear me. The idea is keep the spinning on. Oh. Well, I was after pike, perch even. I was going to say is keep it nice and high so the perch can see it. In this scenario, little Mr. Jack Pike will see it. Fair play. Come on, mate. In the net. So today he's turned into one of those where I'm after perch, but I can't get rid of the pike. But I'll take it all day long because it means I'm not blanking. Now this one's got some small dinks on him, presumably from spawning. Tiny fish, bigger than the last one though, but on the one side he's got little marks he's associated with spawning. I'm not sure if the blues are coming out, but he's got some fantastic colorations on him. He's definitely got spawning marks on him, but that side's perfect, the other side not so. But he proper launched at that lure. Not sure if it'll come out, but it's going back in the water. Right everyone, that's the end of today's session. Frustrating, that's the easiest way I can put it. Considering I had as many as I did in 30-35 minutes last week, or a few days ago, today I've really struggled, and in the end I've ended up catching more pike than perch, which at the end of the day they're a blank saver, so I don't mind whatsoever, but I just wanted to point something out. So just unpacking up now. Like I said, I've been on the Dudley Canal to finish my session off, and as a lot of you all know, the Dudley Canal is really struggling with Azola, floating fern, whatever you want to call it. But something I need to point out that will help. I mean, the Dudley Canal's, it's not wrecked, but there's a big issue already. But why you should always clean your fishing tackle before you go to another venue. So dry your net or dip it, or whatever you need to, but also your lures. Now please excuse the wire trace, because that last pike did absolutely mash it, but I know this is an extreme. All that is pennyworth or floating fern or whatever you want to call it, and even when I've stripped loads off, it still doesn't look like much, I suppose. There's still loads on the hook, and it takes that one piece to come off that hook in your next venue, and you can almost kiss goodbye to that venue as well, whether it be a fishery or a canal, because this stuff grows. I think it's 20 centimetres, one piece can grow or multiply 20 centimetres a day or whatever it does. You're probably not going to see it in the net, but if I put my hand behind it, there's loads in the net. It's not even coming out, I'm shaking it. So, which is why you need to dry your nets, guys and girls. Can't leave you out. Yeah, no, it's really important. So if you just always remember, if you're fishing the Dudley Canal, clean and dry everything as best you can before you go to your next venue. Other than that, guys, that's it for me, so I'll catch you in a bit.